What's good, y'all? It's Steven. Today's video is really a video I've been wanting to do for a while, and it's one that y'all have been wanting to see me do for a while. I'm gonna be making a beat based off of my favorite Tyler the Creator project of all time, Igor. When I look back on a lot of my favorite songs off this project, I instantly think of songs like Running Out of Time, A Boy Is a Gun. Even the intro to me is like a crazy ass beat. When I think of some elements that kind of like make up an Igor type beat, if you want to call that, first thing I think of is using like some live drums, whether that's like a drum break or you actually have a drummer playing it. There's definitely some examples of using electronic drums on songs like Earthquake or even something like Gone Gone, but today I'm feeling more of like a live type of sound. The second element to making a beat that could sound like it was on Igor is good chords. If you listen to Tyler the Creator's music, you'll know that he uses very intricate chord progressions. It's almost never just like 2 standard chords, 3 standard chords. It's usually like a lot of chords that will just progress as the song goes on. The last component of an Igor type beat is using some sort of like synth glitter, synth ear candy. I'm gonna use Running Out of Time as like a perfect example of just like absolute ear candy synth orgasms that are just going on. Sometimes Tyler don't even be rapping over it too. It'll just be like the beat has a moment and then it dies back down. So yeah, those are like the 3 elements to making a beat that would sound like Igor. And now I'm gonna show y'all how I would replicate that feeling. The first thing I'm gonna start with is a break. As y'all can see, I have an extremely large collection of drum breaks that I've been collecting for years. I'm gonna set the BPM to 120, and usually how I like to use drum breaks is I'll just pull up Fruity Slicer. I'll basically just drag and drop the break and then click here to dull auto slicing. This basically just analyzes the waveform and will create a chop whenever there's like a loud part of the sample. I'm gonna just go through this big ass search and find one that I fuck with. I fuck with this a lot. This reminds me a lot of the intro for sure. I don't know if y'all caught that, but basically if you click on any of these slices, you can go over here and click this little reverse button. I like to do this just to like make the patterns a little more interesting and also to feel like I'm not a lazy piece of shit producer that's just drag and dropping the breaks. I like this break a lot, but I want to process it to give it its own feel. So I'm gonna throw Kramer tape from Waves on this for sure, just to make it like sound more distorted. I'm gonna also throw this plugin from Abbey Road, and to be honest, I just like how the plugin looks, but it can make the fucking drums sound pretty cool. Like that sounds way harder. The last plugin I'm gonna put is the stock Fruity FL filter, and I'm gonna just take off some of the highs because like the super crispy highs is just killing me right now. That's great. Now that I have these drums, I'm gonna just get going and try to find some like chords on the sound on this Moog one. I literally was about to say I want to start off with just like a synth bass. One interesting thing I want to do though, is I want to have like a pitch bend at the end of each one. Now that I have these 2 melodic elements, another one of my favorite parts on Igor is that I love the samples that he chose on this shit. I'm basically just gonna go back to my favorite website. If y'all watched my 2000s Kanye tutorial, which if you haven't, Nathan, pop it up. I love this website. I think every producer should know this website. But I'm gonna just try to find a sample that I can put in like a little breakdown and almost have like a little mini beat switch, and then it goes back into the... I want this to be like a bound 2 where it's like hard ass beat, and then it goes into like some like beautiful ass sample, and then it goes back into a hard ass beat. That's hard as fuck. Alright, so it's the next day. I've been listening to the beat. I just get the feeling that I can make this beat a lot crazier. I want to get some like crazy synth art shit on it. So I got the Super 6 to work and I found this little like sound on it. Basically, I just turn on the ARP so that even when I'm playing just one note, that shit will have like a crazy sound. I want to figure out what I can do while I'm automating like the speed of it. This sounds crazy, but the only thing I want to change is I want to filter this ARP and make it like a little bit less harsh. That already sounds way better. I'm gonna throw some J37 on here. Last time I'm throwing here some reverb, and I'm gonna try something I've never tried before. I'm gonna try putting H verb and just turn the mix. But that's hard. I also think I'm gonna start with the sample chop, just so like when the drums come in first, it has like a much crazier feel. Like you start a song with that, they're just gonna think it's like some calm, like vibe Tyler song.
Милая Элла, Ань на брюе. Милая Элла, Ань на брюе.
That's pretty much a wrap now for this beat. When I first bounced it, it just felt like something was missing, so I feel good about it now. As always, if you guys want any of the sounds or follow my Instagram, I'm gonna have Nathan pop up a whole bunch of shit on the screen right now. There's gonna be links in the description. Also, if you guys want to see any specific videos from me in the future, be sure to comment them down below. I'll be going through the comments as soon as the video drops. So definitely don't ever think that I don't like see any of y'all's comments. But yeah, that's it for me. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.